Hi everyone, I've done a pick a card love reading for you, so just take a moment to look at the piles here and choose which card has a message for you. I'll put the timestamps in the description box below along with all of the cards that I'm using for this reading. These are general messages, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I hope that this reading brings you plenty of clarity and answers that you might be looking for. Hi, this reading is for everyone who chose group number 1. I'm going to start off with the masculine side as normal. Headspace, heart space, how you're viewing each other and desires moving forward. Outcome and an oracle, or 2 oracles. So starting in the masculine's headspace for this couple, we've got some crazy cards. The Empress and the World card. So the masculine at this time is really looking at the feminine as such a powerful, nurturing, loving connection that teaches and brings so much to the table. There's a deep intimacy in this masculine, a deep intimate feeling. Feels safe with the feminine here. This is really strong energy. I feel like the feminine is quite a teacher for this masculine here, and perhaps she's stood by the masculine, helped him go through cycles, or just really been. I'm just like, even with the imagery of this solid tree standing there and radiating this beautiful glow, it's almost like she's just been a solid support in the background perhaps for quite some time, and also there's this desire, even though it's just in the headspace, there is this desire to take things to a whole new level. Just so much appreciation and gratitude for the connection. In the heart space for the masculine, we've got this beautiful Son of Cups. And there's some mirroring going on here. I should probably show it as I go. I'll just continue, and I'll when we get to the feminine, I'll lift it back up and show you guys. It's so amazing. Maybe I wish I could put a photo of the whole spread on the side here. I might need to find out how to do that. But anyway, gorgeous Son of Cups and 7 of Pentacles. So this, in the heart space, this masculine is quite invested in the connection and invested in showing up with love and freedom and fun and pleasure, and really looking at I feel like there's a lot of reflection going on here because there's so much gratitude coming from the masculine. There's so much reflection of the journey that's been. For some of you, this looks like there's potential for it to be a brand new connection. But for others, if not a brand new connection, maybe for some, but there's like a brand new cycle here being offered for you guys to just jump into. I can't spit it out. The masculine is invested here, very. So the way the masculine's viewing the feminine is the 2 of Cups and the 4 of Wands. Gorgeous, equal, fair, beautiful give and take energy in the connection. Soulmate energy twice here. There's both soulmate cards. They both can also denote marriage type connections, traditional relationships. It's just so beautiful. It's like some relationships can be quite tricky and hard to navigate. All relationships have hard times, but this connection, the way the masculine's feeling here, it's like she's just so solid to him. And don't get hung up on the gender, guys. It could be either way, but she just seems to bring heaven to that connection, bring heaven to his life, bring peace, support, friendship. There's so much really gorgeous. It's like a devotion energy, and it's free and it's light and it's just overwhelming to even speak about. So the masculine's desire moving forward is the Father of Cups and the Ace of Cups. He is so ready to offer up that cup of love, and I'm sure he has already. I mean, it looks like yeah, it's been offered up. He wants to continue to offer that up. He wants it to be healthy and free and beautiful, and he wants to dream of the future and dream of what's possible. The King of Cups can be very dreamy, and have these beautiful plans that he wants to bring into grounding. This is very emotional energy. Cups are emotions, and so he just wants to keep diving in that. It's like that cup keeps running over. He wants to keep it that way, and it looks like it could only ever stay that way. I see just two very strong people here. So in the feminine's headspace now, I'm going to show you head and heart for feminine because it's interesting at once. I'm going to pick them up properly. So head and heart. Can you see how there's this big hunting like tiger looking at this baby chick in either one? So it's like the feminine's been holding space for this masculine and been watching over the masculine is what I'm seeing here, as he goes through whatever that cycle perhaps is with the World card. If he's been closing out some sort of cycle in his life, and the feminine's been there to hold space and just be heaven for him to come to when he's finished with the battle, if it was a battle. I'm just seeing this, like almost like maybe the feminine is older, more mature in some way perhaps, that potentially doesn't have to be. But just with that pattern, I'm seeing how this is just watching this. It also could denote that the feminine is watching this new connection grow, this baby little chick, and like an egg that's been nurtured for a while has hatched into a chick now. It's not in the incubation stage, and it's like watching over it protectively is what I'm feeling and seeing with this beautiful huntress type cats watching the baby chick. Anyway, into the headspace of the feminine, the Fool and the Priestess, if we were to read just the cards now, it says the same thing actually, really, because the High Priestess, is somebody who holds space and applies wisdom to all situations, and is heaven on earth, knows how to bring that down to earth and nurture this brand new connection. There's so much nurturing energy here. When we've seen the Empress, we've seen, there's so many cards to come. It's just, and the Fool, so that could be, if it's a new connection, it could very well be a new connection she's feeling divinely guided towards, feeling very drawn towards, like, this is where I need to be, feeling very purposeful, but also if it's a longer connection that's been together, and then watching whatever new cycle is hatch and nurture that into being. In the heart space for the feminine, Magician and the Daughter of Cups, so that watching over the little as it grows. But it also shows that the Empress, the feminine here is an Empress. It just keeps going back to that word Empress in my mind. So anyway, very, and also this is the other mirror I was seeing before as well. So both of these energies in the heart space for masculine was Seven of Pentacles, feminine, the Magician, and they're both invested energies. And like the feminine is having a lot of skills and a lot of tools to apply to the situation, maybe emotional maturity, emotional groundedness. But you've both, in the masculine side, Son of Cups, feminine side, Daughter of Cups. So again, it brings back to that fresh youth in the energy, if it is a younger connection. Not speaking about age, just perhaps not long together. But also in the longer term connections, it's keeping it fun, keeping it light, keeping it friendly and playful and dreamy. It's not getting too serious. It's very much like that. So in the feminine's, how she's viewing the masculine. I've got 3 cards that wanted to come out here. So starting with the Ten of Pentacles, ready to build something huge, ready to build a legacy, ready for a family if that applies, ready to buy the house if that applies, ready to jump in and create something together that is solid and long lasting, in it for the long haul, not going anywhere. Judgment card, again, confirming that it's like that pull from the heart space. This is where she's got to be. So this is how she's viewing the masculine. So the masculine is in this space. They're both in this space. Who am I kidding? But so viewing the masculine as ready to, I really feel both are. Especially when like the masculine's viewing the feminine with the Four of Wands, and that is like a beautiful home in the countryside type energy, like nice healthy connections to communities. So really, yeah, you both want the long haul thing. The gorgeous major arcanas here, the Wheel of Fortune and Judgment card again speak about that inner calling, that realization that this is where you've got to be, ready to turn the wheel, ready to see what's next, just so excited, feeling just so powerful about what could be, excited about what could be. Just like, I want to stay in this reading for as long as possible because it feels so good, but I want to get out of it because it's so intense at the same time. I just ground myself. Wow. In the feminine's desire moving forward, just everything I've said so far here, Lovers and the Hierophant, ready to ground this connection into a traditional relationship if it's not already formed into one. Moving into the next step, learning together, aligning with your heart's guidance here. So really, this is an awakened type couple. Like, you just live purpose, you know, you don't live in fear and ego. You're willing to work together to move through any fears that may come up. It's such a team. It's really strong. So feminine's desire moving forward is into union in a traditional sense. In the outcome position, there is 3 cards. So we've got the Three of Wands. So there is a waiting to see what happens, and it's sort of similar in the masculine's heart space with the Seven of Pentacles, because it is a sort of timing card where we're waiting to see the fruits of our labour, and we're waiting to see the results of this connection and where it's going to go. But it is headed towards this Ace of Wands, which is beautiful, passionate, creative connection. And if I put these two together, I'm just getting the Four of Wands, and I'm being told to put these together. So the outcome is that healthy, beautiful home in the countryside type scenario. Very healthy and happy. Just a lot of celebration and movement forward. So it could literally be that this couple is moving away to somewhere country type. It also is just moving forward in the connection with confidence, and just that's your choice. I just looked at the time on my recording, it was 12:12. Anyway, so yeah, totally moving forward into just great possibilities. I want to say so many things there, like limitless potential and such, but it's really good. And then the card that keeps coming up for the most intense connection in these love readings has been over the last 2-3 weeks that I've been doing them now is yes. And it's a big cosmic yes. Yes to this connection, yes to all the dreams that you want to bring to life with this person. And the other oracle card, I'll read the short from the bottom of the book. It's I'll put all the cards in the description box below, but it's Heartfire. And this oracle brings a message for you. Trust the passion and the fire of your heart to guide your decisions now. What would make it feel most alive? Choose that. If you're feeling a lack of genuine passion in your life, take comfort that it is an awakening in your own heart now, bringing something that has been long in rest back to life. Follow the heart. There's so much fire, passion, intense, beautiful energy in this reading. So you already know the answer here, and it's great confirmation to bring to you. I love it. I hope you enjoyed that reading, and I'll see you at the next one. Hi, this is for everyone who chose group number 2. As I started recording, the time is 2:22. I love it. I love it. All right, I'm going to start with the masculine. Headspace, heart space, how we're viewing each other, desire moving forward, and outcome. So in the masculine's heads, don't get hung up in gender, by the way. It's you change the person to fit the narrative. I'll be going one person and then the other, so you can decide who's who in your connection, but I will call them masculine and feminine. in the headspace, the Hierophant and the High Priestess. Whoa. Whoa. There is such a soul resonance here. Just, there aren't words in human language sound that make up for the feeling that's in this. The intensity, the true divine love, that soulful connection. The masculine sees the feminine and this connection as so wholesome and beautiful and blessed by the heavens, and just, there's so much learning here in this connection too. It's constantly helping each other evolve. The headspace for the masculine is really deeply processing the severity of this connection, what it means to him, how it changes his life, and the potential in the future that this union could bring. Like, okay. In the heart space, we've got for the masculine, we've got the Fool and the Two of Cups. So ready to leap and take a risk on this connection, and if it is new. If there's a change coming within this connection, like you're planning to move somewhere or you're planning to start something new, or, we are all in a time of change with the COVID-19. So, that coming about and shaking up lives could bring you to some sort of crossroads where you're ready to take a new path in one way or another, but together. So whatever it is that's new to this connection, whether it's the change that's come about or the connection itself, the masculine's heart space is ready to leap into this beautiful, divine, healthy love. This is an equal love. When you see the Two of Cups, it's two people coming together equally. It's stunning energy. He is so ready to just melt into each other. Good feeling. The way the masculine's viewing the feminine is his absolute wish come true with the Nine of Cups. Look at that leap for joy. And the Lover's card. Pud really likes this reading too. So the Lovers, again, soulmate connection, equal give and take, divine love, like just a total wish come true. It's like the masculine here sees this feminine as all he's ever wanted. She ticks every box. She ticks every single box. I know, and Puddy's really feeling the love here because it's like pouring out of me. Oh God, can't even speak properly. It makes my eyes like tired and dreamy. I just want to go into that place. So funny. The masculine is head over heels, invested, connected, ready. So ready. Desire moving forward for the masculine is the Temperance card and Six of Wands. So allowing it to become what it needs to become, allowing the connection to unfold, whatever this newness is, like I said before, like, so if it is a brand new connection, then waiting for it to just blossom into its beautiful, successful self that the masculine feels, truly believes that it will become successful. So allowing it to unfold with good timing and being balanced, and but for those that is longer together, then this is applying patience and surrender to the path as it unfolds, like naturally, just truly witnessing it unfold beautifully and naturally with no force, and knowing that it's going to be successful, whatever that change may be, or the connection itself, both for many. Excuse me, Pud, I need to get the feminine's headspace. Going to your bum. Okay. Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles for the headspace of the feminine. So she is balancing out her heart space along with her physical routine in her life, perhaps, in regards to this connection. So I see a lot of balance here when we've got that earth and water. Also see a lot of nurturing, a lot of love being given, a lot of receiving from the masculine, and a lot of being received. there there is so much in the fact that the feminine has got these two beautiful queens in her headspace. She's just in a stunning place in life in general, within herself. I've got so many things running through my head right now. It's overwhelming. So the feminine is feeling that same soul pull here, and wants to be heaven for this person, wants to be that nurturer and that lover, and if it applies, the mother to his children. I'm feeling with the Queen of Pentacles, wanting to be the mother. The Queen of Cups is the mother too, but with the Queen of Pentacles, I don't know why, I just always feel like that's actual children. Just what I'm feeling from the card at this time anyway. It's also a very self-made woman too, so living on purpose and just so connected to her heart space and connected to her abundance, and knows herself really well. And so she's just, and I got this overwhelming feeling from the masculine right now again, and it's just like, I'm so grateful to have her. She is all of this powerful stuff. That's why these powerful cards are in her headspace, because she is that. And that the masculine's so grateful for this person. Excuse me, buddy. Okay. Oh god, the spread's going everywhere now. In the heart space for the feminine, similar energy as the masculine had. We've got the masculine had 2 of Cups and a major arcana, and the feminine's got 2 of Wands and a major arcana. And it's that similar energy where the masculine was, ready for taking a leap for something, ready for a change, ready for a new beginning, whether that's fresh relationship or within it along the journey. Feminine's in the same place, ready for this change, ready for this new beginning, ready to take a new path, ready to jump in. There's a big yes card from the universe when you see that sun. It's just look at that. And she's just ready to she's watching that. She's ready to take on everything that this connection would give her, ready to receive it, ready to live it. It just feels so huge. In the feminine's, the way the feminine's viewing the masculine, beautiful. The Star and the Ten of Cups, it's almost like I've doctored this reading to make sure all the most stunning cards available have come out. It's what it's like, because it is just, wow. The Star card, having hope and knowing that this is divinely guided connection, knowing this is soul connection, knowing that this is a once in a lifetime connection, happily ever after. So that she is viewing the masculine, it's the same thing, gratitude. Just, I'm so grateful for this person. This person's truly is my person, my friend. We can create together. We can love together. There's so much hope for that outcome. And so masculine's viewing feminine as 9 of Cups. Feminine's viewing masculine as 10 of Cups. Both with we've got 9 and 10 of Cups in each side, and a major arcana on each side. 2 of Wands, 2 of Cups on each side, and a major arcana on each side. There's so much mirroring going on here. This is a twin flame connection for sure. In the desire, moving forward for the feminine, Judgment and the Wheel. Oh. And so, again, it's a repetition of readiness. It's exactly this. See that leap in the heart space with the Sun and the Judgment card there, and then the 2 of Wands and the World card, both being about that next phase, that turning of the wheel, the next chapter, the success, opportunity. So the feminine is ready to just step up onto this path, whatever's next, whether it's the new connection, like I said, for the new connections, or the next part of the journey. making it more solid, whether that's getting married or moving in together or creating something together, working together in some way. The next big thing that's coming, ready for it. I had some oracle cards, but they're under the cat. Sorry, buddy. Thank you. Oh no, outcome cards. And there we go. Thank you. In the outcome, we've got the Empress. So again, there's more talk of children. It can be more talk of children if there's potential for this couple to have a family together. 11/11, when I looked at my recording on this, it won't be the same, but for this reading. Just, it's a beautiful, nurturing, all-encompassing connection that has so much potential and so much fertility. Not just fertility for babies, but fertility for all possible creations that you could possibly dream of that you may want to bring into existence. We've got 10 of Cups here. Why not have the 10 of Pentacles too, along with everything else that seems so perfect here? This is long-lasting legacy. This is building the house and the family together. This is building a business together. This is invested financially, physically, energetically. We've got it. We've cleared all the emotionally. That's all there too. But now we've finishing this up. The outcome being very grounded. So the dreams are there. The desires there. The outcome is grounded and happening. The Six of Pentacles, again, more talk about that beautiful, generous, kind friendship that's in the connection that makes it so... It's like... so it was... Oh, God. Like, I feel so overwhelmed with the emotion in this connection that I just want to make involuntary sounds. Oh, you know what I mean? It's so funny. Oh, gosh. Beautiful, beautiful, wholesome, grounded connection that is happening. And for the Oracle card, that's another one that seems to keep coming out for these big, intense energy connections. You are ready. And I've said it at least 3 times for each side here. So ready for the next chapter. So ready. So ready for what's coming. Ready for union. And then I'm loving how much this one's coming out too, actually, in these reads. The Oracle from Journey of Love is coming together. It's a 66. Coming together. And I'm going to read the whole thing because it's not so long, but it's worth it. You and another soul are coming into each other's worlds. It's a karmic destiny that is unfolding, an expression of divine plans set in motion many lifetimes ago. That destiny may have a romantic purpose. It may have a sacredness that is sexual. It may have a sacredness that is creative, tender, about learning, self-esteem or courage. It may bring a gift of enduring friendship and loyalty, or be an expression of a passing flash of divine force that shakes your foundations and helps move you out of a situation which would have consumed your light with tediousness and playing small. The coming together is happening. However, know that it is of love. This oracle brings guidance that you are going to be moved by love. Whether it is long-term or fast and furious, it is love and it has meaning. Let it be what it is and do not try to force it to become what you think it must be. It has worth, as do you. Enjoy the experience and know that it serves your growth. I love it. It's beautiful. I hope you enjoyed that message as much as I did. And yeah, I look forward to bringing another one again soon. Bye. Okay, this is for everybody who chose group number 3. I'm going to start with the masculine in this reading, so just don't get caught up on the gender. It could be either way, just to apply it to fit your narrative, but I'll describe the energies as masculine and feminine. Starting with the masculine in the headspace, we've got the Hanged Man and the 8 of Swords. So a lot of deep reflection going on for the masculine. He's really grasping here and trying to view this situation in a way that helps him feel lighter and free. He's looking for freedom in how he feels or how this connection is affecting his mind at this time. He's wanting to, he's feeling quite stuck. This is stuck energy, not knowing what to do or how to perceive. But he's trying. I see a lot of digging deep here. There's a bit of exhaustion here as well. I do feel like really unsure of how things are going to go from this point. There seems to have been some sort of complication in the connection of recent, and so in the heart space. So a lot of these people, I feel like the feminine was the one to walk away. If there's been a breakup or a break or some sort of problem, the feminine seems to be the one who's maybe potentially less affected by whatever's happened, or more in her power, or anyway, that we'll see how it goes as it unfolds. But in the masculine's heart space, he's got the Five of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. So he's feeling perhaps there's some abandonment issues coming up. If the feminine has walked away from this masculine, perhaps that's leaving him feeling alone and hurt, or he's trying to really, again, with the Six of Swords again, it brings me back to that mental realm where he's trying to figure out how to move through this. It seems to have shaken him a little bit, or hurt him in one way or another. And he's trying to work out how to move on from this, whether that's in connection or separately. Like, how do I move past what I'm feeling right now? How do I move past what's going through my mind all the time right now? In the way the masculine's viewing the feminine, it's the Seven of Swords and the Eight of Cups. So he could be viewing the feminine as being sneaky, or it could also be a bit of projection for if the feminine has chosen something that the masculine didn't like or didn't align with or agree with. He could be seeing the feminine as being strategic and trying to navigate her life away from him. I do feel like a lot of people, the connection is not over in this scenario. There is a lot of holding on here, but it is in a dark moment. He's seeing the feminine as not wanting to give it another go. I don't think at this time, or wanting to take space, or wanting to move her life in a certain direction. In the way the masculine is, in the design moving forward for the masculine, it's that seeking guidance, it's seeking insight or clarity on this ending that's happened, on this, for some of you, it's not a permanent ending, or it's just a break perhaps, but for a fair lot of you it is a permanent ending. You'll know, it's your scenario, but the masculine is trying to seek clarity on this, and is this actually the end, and have I got any say in this? Like, can I bring this back? Is this it's like I can't even find my words when I'm connecting to the masculine's energy, because I don't think he can either. I don't think he knows how to articulate what he's feeling or thinking, or how to move past the thoughts he's having at this time. Where does it go from here? Like, it's a stuck feeling I've got. On the feminine side now, in the headspace, she's got the Nine of Pentacles and the Devil card. So she's seen this connection as having some level of codependence or attachment that wasn't healthy. Perhaps that's coming from the feminine. Perhaps she's holding on to the connection sometimes, and then other times she's there potentially is some it's like I feel from both sides that there's this not wanting to fully let go. So It could be emotional crutch, that one person's treating the other like an emotional crutch, or just when it suits them that they're it doesn't seem very healthy in the feminine's headspace. She's trying to move from attachment, or trying to release this and move into that more free, abundant, sort of content with life energy. So moving out of the heaviness of the connection. So with the connections that stick together here, and there are some, she's really processing what's not healthy in the connection and wanting to step more into more autonomy and into more wholeness within herself, because that always makes for a healthy connection. But for those that are wanting to split, it's to leave that attachment to this connection behind, cut the cords, and move into this would be the single lady card, wanting to move into singledom and freedom, and just having her own life and being happy with herself, and not having to worry about being dragged down by somebody else if the masculine has been dragging the feminine down. In the heart space of the feminine, we've got the Magician and the Lovers. So it is an intense connection, and that's why it's so hard to let go of. The feminine does feel like the masculine is a soulmate, and that there is possibility and potential for this connection to heal and move from this, grow from this. Perhaps you've been through a lot in the past, so there's a lot of faith that it will move through this as well. For some, I'm seeing for a lot of people here as well that the feminine could be the one that's attached more, and the masculine's wanting to walk away. You fit it to your narrative, and whose scenario is whose, because with the masculine's desire moving forward being that Ten of Swords, perhaps he's figuring out how to move away from this connection because it's not feeling healthy. My little one's home from kindy today. It's a public holiday, so if you hear his...
Hi, Mama. Hi, Mom.
Hi.
Mom.
Okay, hang on a second. Give me 2 minutes. So yeah, the feminine is really wanting to hold on in the heart space. There's a lot of there's a lot of attachment, healthy and unhealthy here. She's wanting to move through this hard time with it, and not wanting to let go. Anyway, in the way the feminine's viewing the masculine is heavily processing a lot of the different emotions that he's going through. The masculine may be grieving the connection and being withdrawn at this time and not really speaking, because he's trying to figure out what to do or how to approach this. Same as that, trying to figure out how to end this, perhaps, trying to figure out what to do with the feelings and thoughts that come with that circle around in his head, feeling stuck and not knowing how to either get up out of this together or get up out of this apart, not knowing at all how, so the feminine is viewing the masculine as juggling a lot of potential other life responsibilities along with this complication that's come up, but she sees him grieving and not sure. In the feminine's desire moving forward, we've got the Seven of Wands and the World card, so she is wanting to ground herself in this challenging time and move through the cycle and get past this. The World card is the last major arcana, closing out of a chapter and the starting of something new. So it may also be that the feminine is defending the connection here and wanting to hold on still and move it through this. I do see a lot of holding on from the feminine here, actually. It's and the masculine doesn't know how to place this connection, doesn't know what to do. I feel like the feminine is connected emotionally and energetically to the other person much more, and so that feeling in that heart space with the Magician and the Lovers is so intense. It's overriding sometimes rational thought. Anyway, so yeah, the feminine is wanting to protect this connection and keep it alive, or defend. Perhaps it's rising to for some of you, I'm also seeing that this is again that wanting to move, like when I'm saying 11:11, I'm seeing on my time. It won't be the same for you, but anyway, the feminine's wanting to move through that lower vibrational energy of whatever the complication was, whether that is attachment or addiction of some kind, and into like past that cycle, wants to be done with that cycle and wants to move into something more successful, nurturing and healthy. In the outcome position of this connection, we've got the Ace of Swords, so there is honest truth and honest, true conversations coming in, a lot of verbalizing and getting clear on the way forward. We've got that Four of Pentacles, so holding on to the connection, not wanting to let it go, but at the same time there's still a lot to be worked out. There's the conversation needs to be had, and I hope it is had. It might be delayed, but when it does come, it's got to address the deeper issues here. It has to address that without this. I feel like some things aren't being addressed out of fear of losing the connection, and they need to be spoken about, regardless of the outcome. So there is potential conflict and falling apart, but there is also this deep urge to hold on. There is a lot of holding on. So with the outcome oracle cards, we've got let it go. And that does sum up. So even if this connection is going ahead in the future, at this time, it's time to let go and let whatever complication has come up heal itself. You heal yourself, they heal themselves. Yeah, really need to let go and come back with fresh eyes, come back with fresh everything, maybe in a long time. For others, it's let it go completely and walk away because it's not serving anymore. There's a lot here that's not healthy. It's quite stuck. It's
Dad?
yeah. Oh, hang on a second. Yeah. I'm dad too now. So the other major...
Dad?
An ice plug? Okay, one more minute. We've got Shifting Universes was the last oracle card, and I'll read it from the bottom bit. This oracle has a message for you. If you are thinking of changing location, jobs, houses, or attitudes, trying something new, especially if it's unusual for you, then the universe is supporting you now. Now is the time to accept what you didn't expect. So yeah, there's some big change going on with this connection. So you take that and fit it how it applies to your narrative. But I'm sending a lot of love to the people who chose this group, because I feel like you need that right now. And everything's going to be fine. You always trust the path ahead and trust that you're fully supported, and that everything that's right for you will be for you. Yeah, and look forward to connecting with you at the next one. Thanks.